Okay, let's do something here. So let's see, we're on the first floor, and I want to, on the second floor there's I think the same bathroom layout, right? Okay, so this bathroom is going to be the same. It's on the second floor. It's going to be the same layout, right? So when you come to this kind of, except this floor drain won't be part of it. I think that what I'm going to do, let's go to the third or the 3D views. No, I don't want that one. This one. Okay, so let's turn off these walls. Sorry about that. I had something in my throat. Okay, man, what's going on? Is that a ceiling? Come on. Okay, I'm trying to get to my pipes. This one. What am I doing? I'm filtering everything, huh? Jesus. Okay, so let's put this one down. Okay. Let's go back. And I thought I was going to see pipe. Where's this? In the 3D view. Are you serious? What's going on here? Okay. And pipes. Man, oh man. Why am I filtering out all this stuff? Okay, so I got the fixtures and now my pipe should show up. Okay, I'm gonna let's get rid of all of this. Okay, I think that this part was on my last video, right? This part showing I think how to connect all of this system up. I think that was on 10. Okay. So I'm going to erase this. Okay. And so we're going to duplicate the system or this layout on the first floor, and we're going to copy the system up to the second floor instead of recreating it or redrawing it over if it's on the second floor and if it's of the same type. Okay. So I'm going to let's do this first. Okay, so for those of you who have seen this type of work, I think it's important to continue doing what we need to do in order to make it, practice. Make it part of a kind of a routine, right? Okay, so we make sure that this is PVC and it should be set, and we have no slope as we go clockwise, right? We check all of our parameters, make sure everything is good again, and then we go. Or I think that what I'm gonna do is show that it's always best to, if if you do have a floor drain, do the piping on that guy first, okay? Because then because you're at the lowest level, okay? That way, And we got PVC piping, slope is off. PVC piping, sanitary, right? And we go from here over to the wall so that we can draw a vent going up into the wall area. Otherwise, it is going to be in one room or the other. Okay, so we got that piece, and so this guy from here, we're going to go back to the first floor and draw our slope piping, right? Okay, but we're going to keep in mind that we're going to copy all of this up to the second floor. So we change the slope. We're at 3 feet, or 3 inches. And that's by default our slope or our elevation, middle part of the pipe. And we are going to slope down because we are going from east to west, or from east to west. Okay, I was gonna say or from north to south, but we're going from east to west. And our pipe type, right, is PVC, and our sanitary system. So let me get in a little closer and get into that piece. So from here we slope at 1/8. Okay, I'm gonna right there, about right there, right? Because I just want that system. And let's go back. Make sure we put a clean out in this guy, okay? But in order to do that, I can't get in here because it's so busy, right? So we'd rather go to our 3D view, right? And get this extension, or what is this called? A T. What's this one? A T. Okay, so choose this T node. I guess you could call it a T node. And let's draw our pipe, or grab our node from here and go back to the first floor with a different slope, which will be going up this time. Because if we're going from east to west, and we're going down, and now we're going from west to east. So we are going to slope this 3-inch pipe past our lavatory, so we can get that. And we keep in mind, right, that these guys are going to be copied up to the second floor. So let's make sure that, are these pinned? Okay, good, they're not pinned, and our wall is extended up, right? And if you were on say you link your wall in, and you were on, let's say, not so much of like a tilt-up wall or a supporting wall, like this wall. This wall could probably go all the way up. Or a wall, and some kind of interior wall that's a partition wall. And you want to copy up, right, these fixtures. You couldn't do it because it would say, I can't find the host, right? So we have to make sure that this wall continues up to the second level, or third level, or fourth level, or whatever level, right? So I should go into the second floor. It should be highlighted, right? Okay. And this wall should be highlighted, because I think that these walls are also continuous. They should be. These walls may not be continuous, but I know these should be. Let's go back to the first floor. Okay, so these are continuous. Okay, so yeah, make sure that you don't lose your host when you copy. So let's get back to this guy, and we can go to our section view of what I was gonna do at first. dang, look how far down it is. Man. It just don't seem right, huh? Let's go back here. The floor. Can I move it up any? Okay, yeah, let's move it up. Let's move this guy up so I can choose here and you see how it shows your marker. We know that this pipe is going down, right? We're looking at the 3D view. It shows you that the slope is going down, and this slope should show that it's going up, right? You see? It's going up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's going up. Let me put a cap on this so that we can continue to count our fixtures. So this should be what, two drainage fixture units? Okay, yeah, okay. So now we are gonna go back to a section view and move this pipe up closer to reality. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm using the arrow keys, just gonna go up so we can get a little bit closer to our friends in waiting. So let's go back to our section. We are here. Wait. Okay. Now, from here, we are going to connect into our main pipe, right? And then we use all of our tricks that we've learned over the years, right? Or we could do I know what we could do. We could do a change slope. No, we could do a that's a joke. So now we're gonna let's just modify and align these two guys, right? So we want to align this pipe with that pipe, right? Put in our P-trap again, and let's adjust this guy just a little bit so that he looks halfway decent. We don't want him to go to the party without looking a little halfway decent, right? So that looks like that's gonna line up pretty good. So can we continue? So it looks like we can continue and do the same thing 2 more times. Okay. We're at 1.5. Our slope is off as we go around clockwise. Pipe type, right? Okay, we're good here. We're good here. Let's go here and then down. And let's line this guy up. Make sure that it's at a 90 degree. Okay. And we do this. Get our P-trap in. And we are on automatic, right? We know how to do this in our sleep. We can do this in our sleep. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That one's good. Let's go back to the first floor so that we can continue with our routine. I wonder if we can do this, if there's a way to do this. I don't know, routine. You know how you used to record stuff, right? I wonder if there's a way to do that somewhere up here. Maybe there's something you can do. So by default, if I did that the first time or the last time, looks like Revit's gonna remember, huh? So we make that guy straight, and again, I've done this before, and we're gonna do it again. And I wonder if Dynamo could do this. Yeah, Dynamo. Yeah, right. Now we make sure that we have a Y combination fitting. Okay, so let's put a combination in this guy. Okay, all of our plastic pipes. This is why we're using plastic pipes, because the fittings are not copper. That comes with Revit. Okay, the fittings are not copper. They are not cast iron. If they are flanged. So, to make a long story short, I'm using PVC. Okay, so so I changed that to a combination. Right. We say okay. Let's go back to the 3D view, and let's go back to now. Okay, so what we need to do is let's extend, right? Extend this pipe with that pipe using the fitting that we chose in our routing preference. And for this guy, I'm going to use a multi-element. Extend multi-elements, which would be more than one, right? So we do that, and we go here, here, and our second one is here. Okay, so because we are capped back here, we should be adding up the fixture units so that when we are at the civil end of things, we can tell the guy that we have 5 fixture units, and that's based on a chart in our table that let's go to the table. Let's go and let's see. Let's open up the software here. Let's go here. Let's go here just to make sure that we are looking at what I was thinking of seeing. Let me move this over, okay? So this is what I was looking at. So if we have, 5 fixture units? This is drainage fixture units. So this is from a code. This is a code. And if it is horizontal, right, we can use a 3-inch pipe. Okay, but anyway, we can go into more detail of that, but that's one of the reasons. That's kind of like, just that gives you reference, right? That, okay, well, if it was a 2-inch pipe, right, if that's at 2-inch, and that's at 5, and you looked in the book, and it's at 3, then you would be in trouble. Then you have to go back and change it, right? Okay, so we got that part. So continuing, we could do the cold water, right? We could do the hot water, and we can do the vent, and we can pretend, right? Let's pretend that that's on as part of our system. So the best way to select piping is to, you see how some of this is selected and some is not. Now let's try to figure this out, right? Why is the sanitary not being selected from the floor drain, right? It's selected if it's part of the laboratory system. And why is it not being selected as part of the drainage system? I'm doing a regular window, right? I'm dragging, how you go from left to right, or you go from right to left. But as you can see, I'm going left to right, right to left, and nothing is happening. So let's see if we can figure out why it's not happening, right? You know what? Okay, so let's do that some other time. But I know that the best way to select all, well, and we can try and figure out how that works. But the best way to select all is go to 3D view. Go to a 3D view. Okay, go to a 3D view and get the view that you want, right? And you can kind of select, right? That looks like I got all of them. And then go back, right? Go back. And if you wanted to select, I don't know, something like all of these guys, something like that, right? I mean, it can vary, but the best way to get all of your system, including the plumbing fixtures, is to go to 3D view. Sorry about that. So, and now we go to the section view, and the section view doesn't matter. I mean, you can be in, what happened? That should be selected. Oh, okay. I see what happened. Dang, you got to get all of this stuff, man. You can't miss none of it, huh? Okay, so let's go back. So we want all of this. And what I need to do is check and make sure that I got all of it, right? Let's just check and make sure. Okay, that looks right. That looks good. Okay, now let's go back and say, because I know that the difference between the first level and the second level is 15, I want to copy. And I'm going up with my mouse, copy, and select, right? Left click. And it's going to say, oh my God, what does this mean? What does this mean? I can't move these elements at the same time. What am I going to do? Oh my God. Well, I'm constrained, so calm down, right? So that you get something that is, kind of look at your tooltip here, right? So click to enter. What happened? Click to what? Click to enter, move, start, point, and because I know that it's 15 feet, I can click anywhere in this space, right? I'm gonna click here and go up 15, right? And go up 15, and I just typed in 15, enter, right? And everything, all of the system, as if all of the system, right? All of this system, including these guys over here, all of this with your how you have strategically made it so that when you do get ready to window, let's say you window all, well, you would go to 3D view, right? You would go to 3D view and you would get all of these guys. I would be about maybe right here. I would erase this and get all of the hot and cold water vent, all of the piping, right? And so, and go to the second floor, and it should be there. So I'm looking at this and going, what the heck? What happened? And why is my piping is not there? I'm guessing that the filter is off, right? So let's go to the filter. Oh, the filter is on. Okay, that looks like everything is on, but I haven't panicked yet. Okay, so let's go and see if in our category that the pipe models, right? The pipe models. Let's go down. Okay, those are all on. Let's say okay to that. Okay, let's look at, let's don't panic yet. Let's look at the view filter, or maybe the floor. No, let's look at, so everything is underground. Okay, so let's look at the view filter. Okay, let's collapse that part, right? So that our view filter, we look at that. Our view range, make sure, okay. So it looks like that the range is just 6 inches. So that gets me about 6 inches below the floor, right? So I'm going to change that to, so that I can get, how much of it, however much of it I want, right? I'm going to say a -2 feet, right? I'm just going to say 2. So at least it's some, I'm going to see some of it, right? And you can do as much of it as you want. You can, change that. But anyway, okay. So I hope that helped, and I'll talk to you guys later.